Mad Max Fury Road is the Tom Hardy mega blockbuster hit movie where he showed the world that if you think things are bad now, they definitely are, but holy shit, they get so much better. It starts off in the middle of being awesome, with him tearing up Australia in a 73 Falcon, like Vin Diesel tears up all of Asia. But son of a bitch, he got the Pinto version. So to take his mind off of it, he gets the most dramatic makeover and tattoos of his medical history, which is just being practical. Now we know his blood is O negative high octane and his OK genitals are intact. Thank you very much. So now he feels great. And they're even fixing his car. You guys are the best. But no time for that, because they're doing that thing where a normal looking guy pours water all over people dressed like rocks. Which might sound weird, but this is Australia, where they gotta fight wallabies and shit. You just wouldn't get it. Then some quick inversion therapy, and he's ready to get back out there. But son of a bitch, his car's not ready, and the other cars are filled to their legal limit. But there's no way he's staying back with the tattoo shotgun lady, so he thinks quick and fuck you, cops. There's no law that says he can't do that. While he's giving the middle finger to Australia's vague traffic laws, this guy is being fucking awesome on a level that is way beyond your understanding. So they tone it down for you dumbos. Look, pretty colors. Now fuck off, we got awesome shit to get to. So for us cultured people, we get Jack Sparrow shit and explodey sticks on cars with more spikes than Steven Seagal's blood sugar. They're feeling so cocky, they tell Emotep to go fuck himself and charge right into him. And everything's going great until it's not, and everybody explodes. They wake up the next day and can't believe how awesome that was. But that excitement is short-lived when he comes across the last thing you want to see when stranded in the desert. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Not only are they wasting water, but their clothes are so thin that when they get wet, you can see right through them. Excuse me, ladies, there's a guy here. Unbelievable. Since they obviously can't drive, he'll be taking the truck, and if he ever sees you again, he hopes you'll have your shit together. Oh, son of a bitch! It's a stick! There's no way he's admitting he can't drive a stick. Two girls gone wild out there, or that he's not wearing that face fork thing on purpose. So after just sitting there for an awkward amount of time, he does the old reverse carjacking move.
Let's go.
And no one suspects a thing. After excusing himself for some vigorous back scratching, because he is a gentleman, he's interrupted by this guy attacking. And they're not sure if they should kill him or not.
No unnecessary kill!
This war boy wants me dead!
Which is crazy because women are usually so decisive. But he doesn't have the patience for this, so he throws himself out. Now, she's trying to give fuel away to these friendly bikers.
3,000 gallons of gasoline, just like you asked.
But of course, you can't get a group of women together without one of them having a baby, which fucks everything up, just like always. It looks like they're done for, but oh shit. They pull a Chris Christie, and now those guys will be stuck there for hours.
All this for a family squabble.
But they still gotta deal with the sweet dirt bikes doing their sick explosion jumps. Which shouldn't be a problem if they all help out. So while he's shooting them, she's helping out by rubbing her belly. And she is doing the important job of increasing friction as much as possible. But by far, the hardest job is him keeping his mouth shut during this whole thing.
Reload the clip.
He used the clip earlier, so you know he knows the difference, and his restraint is commendable. But they can't believe that shit and leave out of utter disgust, which just leaves these Twisted Metal characters, who I guess are a part of this now. Speaking of metal, she blocks Sweet Tooth's 44 Magnum with her fucking baby. Not sure if she's a terrible mother or if that's a badass baby. Fuck it, now it doesn't matter. Anyways, this guy's back, and sure, he tried to kill them all multiple times, but it's clear that he's hurting right now, so they become besties. Now that they have the power of friendship, they're gonna be just fine. Never mind, they're fucked. But he's still got a few tricks up his sleeve and knows the shortest distance between two lines is a serpentine pattern, which does get them stuck in the mud. But still, it was a solid plan. These guys never got that memo and are driving in straight lines like it's their first fucking day. And that's what you get. But desperate times call for desperate measures, so they bring in this guy, who's the most badass judge since Reinhold. And just beating them isn't good enough. He wants to humiliate them by beating them Steven Seagal style. But when you're not a terrified little bitch coward phony, shooting with your eyes closed is ironically harder than it looks. So the only way he can be that pathetic is to fucking blind himself. And things are going great until he tries rambling nonsense.
High on the scales of justice!
Which comes out way more awesome than anything Seagal could ever dream of.
Conductor of the choir of death!
So while he's failing by succeeding,
Sing, brothers! Sing!
he's uprooting a fucking tree for some reason. Which might sound unorthodox, but damn it, it gets the job done. Then just a quick milk bath, and they're on their way. The next day, they find someone stuck in a tower, crying with no clothes on, and are confused as shit until they see it's a woman. And now all of that makes sense. So they ask if she's tried climbing down, and hey, she could probably even use the rope that's there. She never thought of that and is overfilled with joy. The plan works perfectly, and holy shit, her clothes, what an amazing day. But then she goes and ruins it by throwing herself a pity party because her family was massacred and home destroyed. But fuck off, not everything's about you, and they're gonna giggle slap all they want. And he's regretting everything about this. So when she asks if they can stay friends,
You're more than welcome to come with us.
he tells her fuck no and to eat shit.
I'll make my own way.
But then the next day, this creepy little shit comes from out of nowhere. But he's not Steven Seagal, and he doesn't murder women and children, so he tells them they can hang. But whatever their plan is probably fucking stupid, so they're going back instead.
I suggest we go back the same way we came.
They tell him that's really dumb,
I thought you weren't insane anymore.
but he's right. It's 1,000 times smarter than their plan.
Kaboom!
Speaking of shit plans, theirs of catching them by just sleeping where they last saw them works to perfection.
That's the one!
So now it's a big race, and they try spitting the spark plugs. But it's just not the same. Thankfully, these guys know what's up and stab this car with an explodey stick. Then celebrate by just driving alongside them. Fucking idiots. Now we get these guys who are super excited because how often could they possibly be needed? Then, son of a bitch, he's been waiting his whole career for them to call up the mobile swinging pole dog catcher Gimp, and then he fucking Seagulls it by getting his ass beat by the oldest lady ever. But what's worse, the little girl's back and darts him in the fucking hand. What a little bitch. But no time for that, because now he's carjacking Humpty Hump, who really let himself go.
She's hurt!
Okay, well, he's not a doctor and has his own shit to deal with. Plus, everything's exploding right now. But fine. He'll do everything. Now they're at the finish line when homeboy fucking biffs it. Now the doctor will treat your tension pneumothorax. You guys are all fucking worthless. They finally make it back, and now that he's had time to think about it, he's gonna go with that whole ride dirt bikes plan instead. Please don't fucking follow him.